Guided by Faith Talks with Golden. So, yesterday I had a lot of downloads that I was receiving, right? And it brought clarity, but it also brought confusion. Because above, I'm blind. And when you sign up for the blindfold mission, you no longer can see in 5D. So you're risking out on a lot. Yet, by me signing up for the blindfold mission, it taught me who to trust and who not to trust, right? And what it did by me being on it for a billion lives, it heightened my intuition and my knowing. Like, although above I can't see, like, I'm as if I was blind down here. I have to have a walker above. I have to have like a caregiver to help me in my house so I could get stuff done. And I'm realizing a lot because, like, my caregiver was obviously having sex with all the men that I would bring over. And I'm just now realizing that because I have received the download of that. And I fired her and she no longer works for me. Um, because I was getting downloads and getting tarot readings that there's someone that's close to me that's a snake and cannot be trusted. Yet here I am by myself. Here I am down here by myself, and I've been by myself for years. Like, I haven't had a friend, I haven't had a companion, I don't have people to talk to. So I was confused as to why these tarot readings keep popping on my For You page. But then I was like, above, I'm wealthy. Above, I have inheritance. Above, I have so much money. Oh, so the person who's my caregiver is the snake. And so I got to download that my caregiver has been having sex with every single person that I ever brought into my house. And the cup who I brought down here, he fell in love with her. So that's who he has been messing with. And it's weird because she's my sister below. So it's like she pretty much used the fact that I was blind, became my caregiver so that she could infiltrate information of mine or whatever it was. But I already got all that information back or whatever. And I was like, oh, so when tarot readings come across our For You page, it's not only for either someone we're connected to, or it could be for our true self, our true form, the form of us above. And I was like, okay. And so then I was like, being up there, being blind, it's hard for me to be happy above. It's very hard for me to be happy above. It's very hard for me to be loving above. It's very hard for me to be nurturing above. It's very hard for me to be kind above because I am blind, like as if I was a blind person in 3D above. And although I can see when I come down here, I can't see when I'm above. And for me to have that experience, that's just like if a person was able oh, excuse me, if a person was able to see down here and then lost their sight, that person was probably once a happy-go-lucky person, a bubbly person, but then all of a sudden they had to depend on people and trust that people are going to be taking care of their companies or have their best interests. That's hard. So it made me angry above. And like since I could see in on when I'm in 3D, I'd be happy. Like, oh, I'm so grateful for my sight. I'm so grateful for my gifts. I'm so grateful I could see. Like I could see the colors. Like even though I see the colors differently, I could see. And I noticed on this journey that I needed to heal that side of me because up above I searched for people to make me happy because it's hard for me to be happy on my own. So I search for people to make me happy. Like I pay for people to make me happy. Like I just buy people. And I noticed I was like, oh, that's why I buy people down here. That's a trait that I hold above. And that's why like I slowly stopped buying people. And like after dealing with this last cup and I pretty much everything that I've ever purchased for anyone above that holds a black soul, I sold it. I gave them a 30-day notice. And then once it came to 30 days, I sold everything that I ever purchased for anyone that was using me, that was unkind to me, that didn't have any love in their heart for me. Like all through all realms and all realities and all dimensions, that I am a giver. And so I said, no, I'm going to give to those that have a heart full of love and light because we are the last to be given to. We're always giving, 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 but who's going to give to us? So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to help anyone that has a low vibrational frequency throughout the whole galaxy if you're not coming to love. No, I'm not going to afford you a better life, but if you can't afford to get like Reiki classes or get a tantric license or stuff like that to heal you, yes, I don't mind purchasing that. So then you can use your own creativity to manifest with your own wealth. But as far as me being as generous as I was above, I'm not God. And I will never be that again. Ever. Like, no, you got to work hard for it. Like, me being down here and as hard as I work and I be next to these low vibrational frequency beings and they be just standing around taking my energy. And I'm like, oh, so you think because I'm affording for you to have a good place above because I felt bad for you because y'all couldn't have nothing and y'all don't know how to manifest nothing and I feel bad for you poor planets and I make sure y'all eat, I make sure y'all got clothes, I make sure y'all got shoes, I make sure y'all could get an education. No, I'm not doing that no more. You make sure. If that's something that you want, if you want a happy life, if you want a big family, if you want all that, you're not going to get it through me. I pretty much cut off every single person that I know above. Every single person. Like all ex-lovers, like no, I don't want to meet you in 3D. I want to meet my maker. I want to meet Yodhi Vodhi. I want to make a connection with Yodhi Vodhi to find my happiness above. And in the moment of being blind above and not being able to see. Like when my other aspects are out and they're meditating and they're doing yoga, like the colors are so like I could feel them but I can't see them, but they can see. Like when they meditate, they be seeing and like only way I could see is by Golden's eyes. Like cuz Golden's eyes could see it like my third eye was able to see. If Golden wasn't woke, I would not be able to, my energy would not be able to see what color your skin. I wouldn't be able to see nothing. It would be in darkness, triple blackness. And that made me angry. It makes me angry that I made the stupid choice to sign up for a blindfold mission, you know? And then it made me even angrier yesterday to find out the person who I signed up for this blindfold mission was never in love with me, ever. And pretty much was putting on a facade that they loved me. And the only reason they wanted to trick me into signing up for the blindfold mission is so that I couldn't see them using me above. And it hurt. It hurt. And I had to sit with that. And I was like, okay, I'm blind above because I thought that someone loved me. And then I was like, well, that's what I get because I should have been loving myself. Yeah, I had all the money in the world, but I didn't take care of myself. Oh, I'm barbaric as ever up there. Like, I don't care about cleaning. I am very lazy. I have maids. They do everything for me. And me coming into this life taught me to be more caring to myself. And it taught me to do self-care because you have to do self-care above and below, not just below. And that's when I own a whole bunch of spas. How bad my self-care is, I own a whole bunch of spas above and I don't even go to them. Like, I just make money off of them. That's how the lack of self-care that my energy holds. And when I was in the crystal, because all of my aspects were in separate crystals, all the aspects of me. And there was only the ones that were still here were the darkest ones of me. And the darkest ones of me went inside my son. But I was able to heal that, so it don't matter. But I learned in this life with everything that I was going through that I do not love myself above how my brothers and sisters inside of me love themselves. Because, like, yes, my room is organized because I have to be in a high vibration in my room. But if you go outside of my room, it's always junky. Like, it don't matter. In my house, my room is the only room that is the most highest vibrational room because that's where I sleep. But like my kitchen, the dishes be piled up. I don't care if my toilet and shower is clean, like all that stuff. And I was noticing that I do that down here. And my aspects don't like that. And they're like, we have to keep the whole house clean. So by me being in a life with them, they're like prissy, very prissy girly girls. and they loved spa care. They loved getting their nails done. Like I don't care. I have not went. And they're like, "Could we go get our nails done?" I scheduled an appointment, but I'm on a waiting list because they're actually I want to or I may just go tomorrow if they don't call me by tomorrow because my aspects are getting angry. But I noticed that my masculine aspects, they take care of themselves mediocrely. My feminine aspects that are bougie, they take care of themselves on a whole nother level. And I'd be like, when I go into their bathrooms, they have all these skincare products. They got their candles, they got their essential oils, they got their little scrubbies. It's just a whole shebang full of stuff. But like in my bathroom, it's just one bar of soap and maybe some conditioner and shampoo, if that. Because I'm more of a tomboy, like a boyish boy. I don't care about that type of stuff. And so I was like, oh, that's why I was born this life with my brothers and sisters to teach me how to love myself above. Because, like, before I became blind, yes, okay, of course, I was a girly girl and I cared about how I looked, I cared about makeup, my nails, but then after being blind for so long, it's like I don't care how my hair looks. I can't even see myself in the mirror. I can't even see where to grab the soaps. I can't even see. So what's the point of wasting my money? This is easy. Just grab this soap right here, wash my butt, get out get out. And I was like, I don't care about myself above at all. And I was like, that's why God has my energy out until I completely heal. Because I got to watch all my other aspects heal, right? And as they were bumping into their ex-lovers, and like my aspects don't play. Like I am a doormat. I realize I'm more of a doormat. Yes, I'm a powerful soul, but I realize that I am a doormat. And I look for other people to bring me my happiness. My other aspects don't. They have a whole bunch of stuff that makes them happy and they don't mind doing it. But they at this time they are stuck inside while I learn my lessons. And then once my lessons are complete, then we'll probably just take turns to be whichever what we want to do. And I noticed that I lack discipline. And this internal discipline that I lack. And I had to learn how to stop allowing the negative aspects of myself above affect who I am in the now. And I had to learn how to heal all the things that I was able to heal in the now to heal above. That's what I'm learning right now because it's a learning process. It's a forever ending cycle that you're going to be healing. And when I finally came to 5D to see the things and the traits that I need to heal, like I was shocked. I was shocked at how much I don't love myself. I was shocked at how I'm not happy, but I'm wealthy. I was shocked at how miserable I am, how I hate where I'm at, how I am not grateful, and all because I'm blind above. And I can't enjoy everything that I worked hard for. And it's like I feel like I wasted so much of my time working so hard to be so wealthy, to come to meet this guy and then be in school thinking I'm in love and freaking come sign up for a blindfold mission to everything that I worked hard for. Now I can't even enjoy with the gift of sight. I just can enjoy the gift of touch. And I was like, as I'm learning gratitude down here, I was like, I am not grateful. I do not care. I don't care. And I was like, how can I fix that? I'm not grateful for the people that help me above because I'm like, I pay you. It's your job. You're not doing it out the kindness of your heart. You're doing it because it's money exchanging. So why should I be grateful? Like, I was like, oh girl, you evil. Evil. That's the realization I was coming to yesterday. And so I learned that in the midst of healing below, you need to heal above. And if you're not healing both, it's going to be a bleed through. So as I'm healing all the lives that I have ever lived down here below, I've already got that squared off. That's already completed. All those cycles are already closed. I don't have to deal with none of the trauma or drama that I've experienced in none of the lives that me or none of my aspects had here. Now we are going up to higher levels where now we're healing 5D us. Now we're up here seeing our flaws above because we're in a healed version. We're in a healed space. Now we can be the observer of who we are above our true self and make it at the highest version that it could possibly be. Like raise that vibration to love. And I was like, no wonder people see me as a hypocrite. Because I could feel people, they look at me as a hypocrite energetically. And I'd be like, how am I a hypocrite? Well, technically I am, because above, I'm not practicing everything that I'm preaching, that I'm practicing below. So I'm practicing it all below. I'm practicing being happy. I'm practicing being kind. I'm practicing being compassionate, being grateful, being thankful. But I'm not doing that above. And a lot of people, where you fail, where your misery comes from, is how you feel above. Like if you're depressed above. If you're sad above. So that's going to come down so that you can say, oh, bam, I have to figure out where this energy is coming from. Why is this energy uprooting right now? And what could I do to fix it? And when I grabbed this last cup and I was like, oh, that's the person that makes me happy. That was the first thought that I thought of. I was like, oh, he makes me happy. And I was like, wow, I need to find how to make my own self happy. Because if I put all of my eggs in the basket for this individual to make me happy, I would never be miserable. I mean, I would never be miserable, but not only will I never be miserable, I would never understand what it's like to be happy by myself. And then I will be putting all the pressure on this person to make me happy. And if they don't make me happy, then I probably may lash out or probably may do anything that is not of kindness to this individual. Like, you're not making me happy right now. Get out of my face. Like a peasant, get away. And I had to realize that in the moment of loving yourself, you can't forget to love yourself inside. And that's why it's an inside out job. What they mean inside out, they're basically saying go to your true self above that is set there and signed up for this human experience and heal that version of you as well. And the only way you can do that is by going within in meditation so that you could close this mind off so that you could connect to the mind above. And after connecting to your mind above and seeing seeing how you could bring who you become in the now above, and how you could bring like whatever you gotta bring it to the understanding of, I want to be better than I was before I came into this existence, into this life. And I want to be better than me today, tomorrow, above. I want to be better in all realities and realms of me. I don't want to just be healing. Oh, I'm a heal golden, but I forget who I was when I was a Set. Forget me when I was Sekhmet. Forget me when I was Medusa. Forget me when I was Jessica. Forget me when I was Wonder Woman. Forget me when I was Storm. Forget me when I was the God of Philippians. Forget me when I was all of the people that I was in those lives. I don't care to heal them in the now. No, I'm going to heal me as golden, and I'm going to also heal me as them. And then I'm going to also heal my king of Atlantis. I'm going to heal my king of Pleiades. I'm going to heal all aspects of me and all the lives that I ever lived in the now. And then I was like, oh, so not only do I have to heal all aspects of me in the now, I also have to heal all aspects of me above in the now. Like all memories of me above in the now for all lives that I've lived. Because who knows what I was doing. Like thankfully, the person who I thought who I was pregnant by above, I found, and I put that baby inside of him. I put that baby inside of him. No, you will not be attached to me so that you could access my energy. That's what I was like, oh, that's what the masculine energy likes to do, to block you, to cut you off. And then I ended up my security team. I have a whole new fleet of security officers, and they're all from my PAO branch, the ones where I could truly trust, because I have these glasses at that branch where I could see when I'm at work. I can't see anywhere else except for at work, because those glasses will only work in my work, because that's why I made them, to be able to only work at that specific location. And so I know I could trust them. So now they're surrounding me and protecting me above, because that's what I was doing yesterday. And so that no one can come before me. Like, if my guards don't allow you to come into my house above, that means it's not meant for you to come into my house below. And that's how I'm going to put it. And if they don't allow you in, obviously you're not the one for me. And so far, so good. They have not allowed no one in, or to come in, or to come visit me, or see me. So I get to sit there and actually take that time to heal me above, without having to worry about non-trusting spirits and energies around me. And that's where it was hard for me to meditate, because I woke up today and I was able to meditate. And I was like, okay, that felt so good. I was clearing my chakras, because I already have my certificate to teach people, but I haven't used it yet. But I was clearing my chakras and doing my alignment work. And I was like, this feels so good. It's been so long since I did this down here. Because I used to do it every day. Like, before they kicked me out of the shelter and had me kicked out for a whole month, I had started a fast. I was 220 pounds. I started a fast. And this ghetto ratchet black girl put me out on the week that I grounded, called all my energy back, and got my pieces back that she was taking from me. So she put me out. And then I got to come back. And then the next week, every time I got my energy back from her or her friend or people that worked there, she would put me out. So this time she was like, oh, you're going to be put out for a whole month. So since I was sleeping outside since September 26th till November or something, November 26th, I stopped caring, stopped doing my daily routine, stopped doing my daily regimen, and was just like, my daily regimen was like, I had to sleep outside, then I had to wake up early so I could take a shower, wash my clothes so I could get to work. That was my norm daily regimen. But I wasn't meditating. I wasn't working out. I wasn't doing the things that truly make me happy, because I remember the day before she put me out, she smacked me so hard on my arm, because I had my theta waves playing so that I could sleep. And I was like, why would you hit me? And ever since she hit me, what she was doing when she hit me was preventing me and blocking me. So I had to grow. And I had to awaken the fact that Black souls don't like for white souls to grow. Black souls don't like for white souls to evolve. Black souls don't like for white souls to be a higher vibration, because then that then enforces them to have to be at that vibration. So I was like, any person that has been around me and above that holds a black soul, I banished them out of my existence. They're no longer allowed to be in my presence, my essence. They're no longer allowed to smell me, feel me, taste me, or touch me. If they do not want to come to the vibrational frequency of agape, unconditional love. And I was like, yeah, I activated martial law, so now I know I need to raise my vibrational frequency above while I'm sitting there playing above, because I'm too busy below. But I have to stop playing above so that I could fix what I have broken within. And what I've broken within is my own trust. Like, I doubt my intuition. I doubt that. Like, even though above I feel, and I just be ignoring the feeling. Like, I'm not even mad that the cup who I took doesn't really love me, because I felt that. I felt that he didn't really love me. I always felt that he never truly loved me. He just loved what I could do for him. And I was like, yeah, okay. At least I get to see the energy. I get to actually see the souls of the person that was doing that to me. So that's a plus. It's hurtful, yeah, but it's a plus. Because once I looked in his shell and looked in his eyes, I was like, oh, I remember your soul. Oh, I know who you are. You cloak to being Archangel Brachiel, but I get it. I don't know why you did that, but after seeing him for who he truly was, I was able to, okay, I can move on with life. Like, it's okay that you never truly loved me. At least I get to feel and know, oh, my intuition has been right this whole entire time above. Everything that I'm experiencing now and meet all the souls that I'm meeting below right now in this past 8 years have been using me above. So obviously, I have to clear all the energy and the blocks that they placed on me. That's why I keep bumping in them. Because I've been on Earth for a billion lives. So, of course, I didn't know that you could get pregnant in 5D. And I didn't know that you could be having sex in 5D while you stuck here below until this life. So that means all the people that I've ever had sex with and all the lives that I ever live, I got to disconnect from before I get to the divine. So that's the work that I'm headed towards. Like, no, I got to disconnect from all of you. And I did that. I'm going to be doing that all this week. Disconnecting from all of the men, women, whoever my soul was having sex with while I was stuck in 3D and I was going above and below. So I got to hit all the lives that I've lived and all my aspects lived below, and I got to hit all the lives that all my aspects lived above at the same time. So I'm like, okay, now I get it. This 100-day challenge is going to be impeccable for a lot of people, and it's going to be free. It's going to be on my YouTube channel. So if you truly want to heal, it's a plus. But being guided by faith, like, God will lead me to someone expecting me to remember love. And if I'm not being fed love at that table, he expects me to get up and walk away, not get up and settle. And that's what I learned. Oh, he takes me to he took me to AC. Okay, I'm a cup with you. Okay, we sitting there loving, we lovey-dovey, bam, it's gone. The moment it left, God was expecting me to leave right along with it. But I stayed, and I stayed, and I stayed, and I stayed, and God's just waiting for me to walk away. Because he's like, I got another one that you can learn. I got another lesson you can learn. I got another lesson you can learn. You prolonging the lessons that you could learn by holding on to this one, Golden. But I was holding on for dear life. The moment I let go, God sent me to Charlotte. And I met Yahweh, one of his shadow aspects. Yahweh was married to me in a past life, and I was Sophia. And none of y'all know that. I had 12 kids by Jesus Christ. Yes. And he burned down my tree. And so I had to learn how to forgive Jesus Christ in that past when he was Yahweh for burning down my tree of knowledge in the now. So I had to go to Charlotte to heal that. And then I had to heal from Raphael, which is Rollies. I miss Rollies so much. I miss him. But I had to heal from Rollies. I had to heal from a lot of old connections that I held. And then God was like, okay, now it's time for you to come to Madison. Boom. So I come to Madison, and then I had to heal from this one boy who had he had something wrong with his leg, but he was in the army. But he used to always take my energy. And I had to heal from that. So like every place that God has taken me to, I've been able to heal past life connections. So that's why you need to understand what it means to be guided by faith. If you are guided and just, okay, like if the next person that comes forth, it's a lesson that I have to learn. So if it's a karmic lesson and I have to talk to this individual, I'm going to talk to them. But as far as me rushing to open my legs and rushing to imagine a beautiful life with them, I'm going to never do that again, because I learned from this last cup. My flesh, I was watching Golden, like, oh, we're going to have beautiful babies. And she was like imagining going to yoga instruction class and them getting their yoga instruction license. And she was imagining them going, building in all these empires and doing all this stuff. That's what Golden was imagining. Golden, she's broken from this last cup that I grabbed. And I'm trying to get her to not be broke. I'm like, how? My heart is cold. And she said, because I saw a beautiful life with him. And she said, I really wanted a beautiful life with him. She's like, I was prepared to love him. She said, I know how to love. She said, and it sucks that everything that you guys have done in your past life or what you did is preventing me from being able to receive love. And I don't think that's fair. And I understand where she's coming from, because that is true. Golden does know how to love more than I do. She taught me how to love. And by them seeing my energy in it, it's like, oh no, I don't want to go towards that. because I already know the drama that I'm gonna have to deal with that. And she could feel that. Like, she was telling me this yesterday. She was like, I can feel the reason they don't want to choose me is because of your energy alone. They like the rest of the other aspects. And she said, I was almost going to remove you. And I was like, huh? She said, I was going to remove you just so that I could feel love because I feel like you're holding me back from receiving love. And I was like, if you want to remove me, go ahead. And she said, no, I like what you teach, but I would prefer if you raise your vibrational frequencies internally so that you could stop preventing me from love. She said, because I know how to love. I know how to be caring. I know how to be nurturing. And she said, you guys had my son taken from me, and then you guys put me on this journey. And I haven't seen my son. She said that he's my creation. He has some of y'all aspects, but that y'all separated me for something that I created. And now you're off chasing after these men for a soulmate connection. And now I'm stuck with the only man that I ever want in my life is my son not being with me so that you guys can heal and be on this journey. She's like, y'all aren't watching what I'm sacrificing. She said, I sacrificed more than all of you guys, and the least y'all could do is heal above. Like, take this time so when you do bump in these connections to heal. Whatever it is you need to heal. And I was like, okay. I don't want you crying, Golden. Because I love you. I love you more than air on earth. And she's my mom. Oh, I love my hybrid. But I learned that I need to get out of my own way above. She's right. I am preventing Golden from receiving love by how people, because if they could see how I could see, if they're my twin flame, they could see how I could see, and they're like, you're not doing none of the healing work. You're not doing no healing work. I'm not above. No, I am not. I have not done no healing work above because I'm miserable above. I can't see. So I don't even know if it's working. And Golden was like, why don't you just do it whether it's working or not? And she's like, that's just like working out. She's like, you still work out above? I said, you darn skippy. I said, you darn skippy. I said, I'm always work out. I'm always have a nice body. And then she said, now ask yourself one question. What do you always say about people that have beautiful bodies and ugly souls? And I said, you little fish. You little fish, you. Mirror reflections. Because I do have a beautiful body, but above, I got an ugly soul. I said, oh, so that's why that first connection was a mirror reflection of that. I'm thinking it's because Golden was overweight. That was what I was saying. No, he was a mirror reflection of me above because I do have a beautiful body, but I'm not kind. I'm not nice. I am mean and ornery and angry and vicious and cruel. And I don't like taking the BS. And that's all because I can't see. So my own aspect of my body and my shell has been teaching me to love myself within. And I was like, you know what? Yesterday, I finally accepted being blind. I was like, I finally accept being blind. I accept the fact that I can't see above. And that's where I need to finish. Keep on allowing God to guide me with faith. And at the end of the day, it will all make sense in the end, you know?